what a lovely session I'm having. Fishing with the new XTR500. I'm fishing shallow on pellet, and I'm getting a fish a put. I've had a few carp. Well, I say a few carp, I've had quite a few carp, but I've probably had 4 or 5 6 to 8 pound fish, a lot of 3 pound F1s. I'm absolutely loving the pole. Mind you, there's 7 in the range, and they've let me come out with a XTR500, which isn't the top of the range one, because once you get to my age, they just don't let me out with the deer stuff, you know. But I am enjoying it. It's a lovely stiff pole. I fished it at 13 metres, and I fished it at 16, right along the side of these reeds here that I'm fishing against. I've had a lot of nice F1s. The thing I like about the pole is very responsive, very stiff. I'd say it's probably one of the most responsive poles I've used, and this is the mid-range one. It's not the top of the range. I was rotating before I had another shallow rig on where I was rotating it, and it's just lovely. As I spun it round, it seemed to stay where it is, where normally you've got to follow it with a pole on the last time you spin round with it, because it tends to want to pull it away. They can tend to be sort of top heavy. Now I'll just feed some pellets there. They're right on the feed now. There you are, there's another one. There's another F1, lovely fish. Right, another nice F1. As you can see, I just used the puller kit there. Lovely F1. Probably about 3 pound, beautiful fish. Coming with ease. I just took that there and show you that it's got the depth markers in. It goes all the way from obviously 1 inch, right the way marked up to 90 inches, but then you've got 6 inches that's not marked. So it's brilliant for you to mark your depth, where we've been using Tipex and that. You can literally use this, and because you know it's in inch intervals, you know, you could be 1 from 30, you know it's 29 inches and so on. Absolutely brilliant. Also with the kits that come with this XTR500, obviously they're all bushed as well, which is brilliant. So all you've got to do is run your elastic through it and pop your Dacron connector on, or whatever connector you're using. But the thing I like about the pole, and not just for commercial fishing, where I've just shown you where you've got the depth markers in inch intervals, is this little beauty. You've got markers, so what distance you're fishing out, I mean it's marked M2 there, M3 there, M4, M5, M6, so you know when I'm fishing on rivers and fishing on canals, you can see it's marked all the way going up the length of the pole. I'm used to putting a Tipex mark on my pole that I'm holding, but with these, you could be on M15, you know, at M15, that's where you're fishing. If you're fishing on a commercial, tight up to a reed bed, you've got reeds overhanging, you know, at M15, once you go past that, you're in the reeds. So you just got there, turn your pole, tap your bait out, and you know you're on the exact spot each time. Absolutely brilliant. So he's putting little Tipex marks all the way along your pole. I mean, if, for instance, you had a point in between, you'd have to put little Tipex marks, but it's just extra little touches, I think, on the pole that just make it somewhat special. I think it's a very stiff pole for a mid-range pole, which you want stiff poles now. Well, this pole's a 16 metre pole. I've had it out at 16 metres, and I'm quite as comfortable really fishing it at the length it is now, which is 13 metres, as fishing it at 16. I think it's absolutely bang on. Oh, that's lovely, that is. That elastic rips out the pole. Another lovely F1. Really enjoyed this session with this pole. I don't want to pack up. Had a bit of rain first got here, but it's just been a fisher bung ever since. The other thing, I don't know if you can see there, that obviously I'm putting the pole together. I'll do it on a slightly bigger section. You've got like a reinforced wrap, looks like Kevlar, round the male and round the female. Just for wearing, so your joints hopefully will last a lot longer. I mean, it's the worst with a pole, you tend to change your pole, the joints start to wear and everything's getting thin. Well, I think with these strengthened joints on the sections, the wrap, I think it's going to last a lot longer. I think it's going to be a game changer. And also, the pole is very slim. We've got a butt protector that goes in to, as you can see there, I'm on it there, it goes into the 13 metre, 14 metre and 16 metre. It's one fits all. As the sections are parallel. You've not got like loads of different butt protectors in your holdall. Oh, look at that lovely F1. Oh. Look at that beauty. Awesome. As you can see, I get it, the whole package of the pole comes in a lovely hard case made specifically for the pole. 16 metre pole with your little dolly butt, as I've said, goes in your 13, 14.5 and 16 metre section. A cupping kit with adjustment on it, absolutely brilliant to get your lengths. In the longer kit it comes with 2 match and 2 power, and then the same in the short kit, 2 match and 2 power. Absolutely brilliant package, and I think the bonus coming in a hard case, I haven't got to buy it separately, a hard case for your pole, absolutely brilliant. I'm loving this pole. Check it out in the shops. And I'm going to carry on fishing with it.